What's up, everybody? Well, I just went and got some food in downtown Rochester at Dinosaur Barbecue. They got like some of the best wings in Rochester for my opinion, and it is fucking awesome. I head off today, so I figured I'd go and get some good food and try to enjoy the day. I'm gonna go see if my barber is free so I can go get a haircut and kind of go from there. What's going on, everybody? Well, I said that I would do a video of the Camaro, and I finally got around to doing it today. It was my day off from work, so I figured I'd get you guys a video of my 2017 Camaro ZL1. It's got about 2,700 miles on it. I am in Rochester right now, right near the lake. But here's a couple more pictures or slash videos, a more in-depth review of my 2017 Camaro. It's a 2017. It's got 2,700 miles on it. I bought it when it had 9 miles on it. I just love the look of the front end. That's why I fell in love with it. And the white and black just basically sets it off. It does have the black stripes up top. But now let's get to the good questions and good answers that everybody wants to know why I ended up selling the GTR to get a Chevy Camaro. Well, I bought the GTR and it had about 37,000 miles on it when I bought it. And as much as I liked it, I love the car and everything, it had some imperfections on it that I didn't see when I first got the car because I was so excited to get it that I overlooked them. And you know how when you're buying something, you just want it so bad that you kind of are like, oh, whatever, I'm not worried about that stuff, I'll get over it. Well, I didn't end up getting over it, so I ended up enjoying the car from February all the way till about the end of June, and I ended up picking this up. I went to go look at a Corvette, and they had this sitting in the showroom, and it had 9 miles on it. Some guy ordered it, decided that he didn't want it apparently after. So the sales guy there called me and said, hey, we got a Camaro here if you're interested, also with the Corvette. And I said, okay, that's fine. So I went and took a look at it, and I really liked it. The white, I wanted a white GTR when I was looking for one, but I couldn't find one. Because white is a really hard color to find in any car. So I ended up getting the silver one. But back to this, so I ended up going and looking at it, looked at the Corvette and stuff. The Corvette was like 30 grand more. I didn't want to spend that because the value on those cars, once you put some miles on them, they lose like 10-20 grand like within the first year, and usually Camaros aren't that bad. So I was like, fuck it. I was like, what do I got to lose? I'll get to enjoy a brand new car midway through the summer, and let's see what it's about. So I ended up going, looking at it. I fell in love with it as soon as I sat in it, just smelling the leather and everything, just a brand new car smell I fell in love with. So I was like, fuck it. So they wouldn't let me test drive it. This local dealership here in Bob Johnson, they don't let anybody test drive any of their Corvettes, Z06s or Camaro ZL1s, which was retarded. So that was like the first time I've ever had to buy a car without even test driving it. So I said, fuck it. I bought it. Ended up really liking it. I have a little video of me leaving the dealership and driving it off. If you guys want to go look at it, I'll put a link in the one of these corners up here, and you guys can check that out. But I wanted to make an in-depth review sort of the car, show you guys some of the features, tell you guys the price. I might get a little distracted right now because the spot that I'm in is sort of private property, and there was a cop that showed up down here. But anyways, so I ended up trading the GTR in. I'm kind of disappointed at myself that I did, but hey, it is what it is. You only live once, so you might as well experience everything that you can. So I have had the Camaro since about the end of July. I really like it a lot. You can't beat a brand new car at the end of the day, what it comes down to. But I will give you guys a little rundown of the car. The car was MSRP was $68,000 and some change. It didn't come with this carbon fiber piece right here. The hood insert, it didn't come with it. It was an option. Apparently the guy that ordered this thing didn't want it. I don't know why, but I guess he probably didn't want the carbon fiber piece because it wasn't going to match with the rest of this stuff. So he ended up just getting the basic piece for it. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to yep, there we go. There we go. I was just trying to connect my remote for my RemuView S1 gimbal that I just bought. It came in literally today, so I'm just trying it out. So if I stop a couple times, that's why. But the guy didn't order the carbon fiber piece. I ended up, the dealership fucked up on something, so they ended up ordering that piece for me, and just to compensate for messing up. I like it a lot more. It definitely sets the car off. I'm gonna start the car up and let you guys hear it. This isn't stock. The exhaust is stock, but there is some what the hell was it? Headers, Cook's headers, cat delete, and intake meth kit upper pulley that's done. But here's a little video of me starting it up. Loud, which is what I like. I didn't want it obnoxious. One of my friends here has got an SS with a Whipple on it, and that thing is like way too fucking loud. He's got the Corsa exhaust on it, and the car is just obnoxious. And I didn't want to go for all that. I wanted to still be able to have the MPP exhaust, so I can switch all that stuff and turn it off, and be able to control it when I don't want to listen to it, or if I'm on the phone talking to somebody, I can just sit there and shut it off. But here's the interior. The car is really dirty right now. I haven't driven it in a couple days, but I'm gonna pop the hood for you guys so you guys can see the engine bay. Like I said, it's not stock. I did a couple things, but the interior is really clean. I love the seats, the Recaro seats that they come with. Which is like one of my favorite parts. It's got heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, and that stuff is amazing. My GTR didn't have that. I feel like the interior on these is a lot better and it's a lot more comfortable. The GTR is really uncomfortable, and it gets to me. I mean, I get it, it's a race car and stuff, but at the same time, it's, most people don't take their car to their track, and that's like one of the things I hate, is when people are sitting there, they're like, oh, my car does this at the Nürburgring. Well, guess what, 98% of the time, most of you are never going to go there or race your car on that track, so what the hell's the difference if there's a tenth or even half a second between two cars? You can't even tell the difference, so what the hell does it matter? But this is basically the LT4, the same motor that's in the Corvette, 650 horsepower, 650 foot-pounds of torque. Let's see here. 650 horsepower and 650 foot-pounds of torque. When I got it, it was all 100% stock, like I said. I had New Era Performance make me an intake for the car. It was the first one. It's sort of like the prototype piece that they made for me. They're selling them, so if anybody's interested, I'll put a link either in the description or on this video to their website where you guys can go and check it out. Check them out. They do a lot of LS stuff and LT4 stuff, LT1, and see what they can do. I know they sell the intakes for the ZL1s and CTSVs. I don't know, I'm not exactly sure what they cost, to be honest with you, because mine was a prototype, so he never ended up telling me the price on it. But the intake picked up a bunch of power. The noise alone is probably one of the best parts, because these cars are stupid quiet when they're stock as far as the intake and supercharger goes. So when you get the intake on there, you can definitely hear everything a lot better. I ended up putting a set of Cooks 2-inch primary with all cats are deleted. I would really like the headers.